Play fake. Jackson. Headed out right. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And the Broncos get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on second down. A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
It's a gain of 5.
Now Nick's on third down. That one finds his man, Ingram. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Broncos will have a first down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Oh, that was teaching tape right there.
And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. It's the Broncos out in front. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Time for our second quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone. Shotgun snap to Nix. This throw is cut.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a gain down to the 1. He gets a chunk of 4 yards, leaving them just a yard from the end zone. Third and goal.
It's now third.
Now we get to a very interesting call on third down. Kind of a crescendo to this drive.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Broncos parlay the interception into points. It's a Bo Nix touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos double their lead to 14. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Completed to his running back. And he has it all the way down to the 30-yard line.
I can guarantee you that's going to be Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
First and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. Lamar now from the gun. The pass pulled in by Henry. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Working inside the red zone. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. It's the Ravens, lined up with a 2nd and 8. Jackson keep. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. Recovered by the Broncos.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he'll get it up to the 44. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll be good for a Denver first. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Nix off the play action. Vacates quickly left side. He's keeping it. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Second and 10 now. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Broncos will have a first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. On 1st down, it's Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from Shaka.
Ravens swooping in, and they bring him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Did this defense ever need that or what? Just a step in some kind of right direction. Hopefully now they can build on that sack and claw their way back from this pretty slow start.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. And down he goes. The Broncos got there. And he's taken out of bounds behind the line. That's going to be a sack. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. Forced out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He's running for it.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. Only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
One last play before the break. The final throw before the break. Escapes out to the left. He's calling his own number again. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Has this at the 6. He lost the football. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
You know, awareness, Kate, is one of the best skills anyone on the return team can possess. And normally it's just for hitting blocks and clearing a lane and doing their job. But there it was recognizing the fumble and locating it quickly to save the possession.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And that's good for a gain of 5. Chopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. They're going for it. It's Nix. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Nix from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Wow, he's dropped hard on the return by one of the offensive linemen. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Play action now with Jackson. Buying some time right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And 4th and 4 coming up. A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Bails out of the pocket quick. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. They went for it and got the 4 yards they needed, and that keeps this drive alive. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. From the gun, a run for Henry. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
From the gun, Jackson. Drop this one down for Henry. And he's going to be touchdown. Brock looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. He's able to hit Flowers. Caught. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open.
Oh no, they get him yet again! And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
You know, sometimes it just feels like the opposing coaches are sitting right inside your score. They read the call and were set up perfectly to counter it.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Starting from the 5. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. Into the red zone. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Now here's Lamar. Flush down out to his left. Now here he goes.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Jackson to throw it. He rolls to his right. Now here he goes again. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 43. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's taken down at the 30. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Now it's Lamar. He'll set up the screen for Henry. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. And sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
This one's to Andrews out right. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Working quickly here.
And the Ravens 1st down.
1st down. Here's Lamar. Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Ravens facing a 15-point deficit. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Lamar now from the gun. Buying some time left. Oh, he's keeping it again. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown.
Okay, you got to be aware defensively by this point that this guy is going to run if he sees daylight. I think there was an awareness factor. They just couldn't stop him. He has just been that kind of X factor with his legs.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens get it back to within one score. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. On the return, here's Mims. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Next, quick out wide, complete. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Back to throw. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4th. Here he is to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
It's a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Setting up to pass. Headed out right. That pass pulled in by Henry. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. He'll look to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. Now he takes it. Pickup of 2 here. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
Excellent job by the quarterback to get away from trouble. Get a solid gain, get the 1st down, and get yourself out of bounds. Not exactly the way you draw it up, but no one's coming away disappointed by that end result.
Rolling out to his left. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks, doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Throwing again is Lamar. Buying some time right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those 2, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Looking to throw it. This one's caught. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
They've got to go for it in his spot, Brock. This is 4th down. Desperation time here. Got his man. Hopkins has it. And he'll manage maybe a yard, but that is enough to put him in 1st and goal. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. They need the end zone here. They've got 4 chances at it. This is 1st and goal. Jackson throwing here. And it's caught. It's a touchdown in the final minutes, and a 2-point play could force overtime. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. There was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he found his man.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised decision, but when you give your receiver a chance, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust your guys are better than theirs.
Jackson yet again. And that catch gets them the 2. We're all tied up here in the 4th. They're not out of it yet. That conversion successfully tying this game and puts us, of course, on track for overtime.
So much momentum gain, long odds to get those 2-point conversions, but now you got to have discipline. We know, we've seen it in playoffs with limited time left. You got to make sure you finish the deal and carry this momentum you've just gained into that extra frame.
On the return, here's Mims. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Nick's looking to throw. He finds Ingram working downfield here. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Portland Sutton, the man he was after. So it's 2nd down coming up. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on and on.
2nd down. Here's Nix again. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 28. So a timeout's taken. Just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's taken down with a short gain to the 25. 1 final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out.
Will Lutz on for the field goal. A 42-yard attempt.
And his kick is blocked. Now they can move with it. Scooped in. There he goes on the right side. Hits the 20. And they scoop up the block and